Authors of EMC books and of EMC seminars always warn about using pigtails to connect a cable. And let me show you why. What I have here is a piece of telephone wire. It's from a piece of telephone cable, and I terminated it with a 100 ohm resistor, and I am feeding it with a signal generator. It's built into this particular oscilloscope that I use for demonstrations and rough measurements, crude measurements. If I need better measurements, I would use a different oscilloscope. But it does good for this kind of demonstration. I'm feeding it with a 10 kilohertz square wave there in the blue. And what I have here is a simple loop of wire that I soldered onto the end of a BNC connector. And this, I will pick up the magnetic field from this piece of telephone wire. So the amplitude of the square wave is 2 volts peak to peak. So here I'm putting the loop up next to the piece of wire where it is twisted, and the two wires are very close together. And you can see there that in the yellow you get nothing. But when I move it down to here where the wires are apart, you can see you get an awful lot of noise there. And the noise pulses are on the transitions of the square wave. And this is what I get at the twisted portion. And that is what I get where the pigtail would be. This is an exaggerated pigtail, of course, but I think it proves or demonstrates the point. I do get a little bit of capacitive coupling between the loop of wire and the twisted pair, but this simple loop of wire does a decent job of acting like a magnetic field probe for these higher frequencies.